What is going on, everybody? It's Jamie and welcome to the channel Thrift on Fire. On this channel, I'm normally going to yard sales, thrift stores, places like that where you can find stuff cheap to flip online. So today, if you're interested in that kind of thing, you're in the wrong place. We're going to be talking about my antique booth. I've been talking about this for a while now, and I actually got in there just this past weekend, and me and my wife started setting things up. Roll the footage. So I was very pleased with the way that everything happened there. So basically Mike, the owner, reached out and said, hey, the guy moved out a little early. So I had the opportunity to go on Saturday, but I was busy. So Sunday morning we went in, me and my wife, and that's just what you've seen us do, set up there. That was everything I could fit in my car. And then over the weekend, we were actually in Niagara Falls. Didn't get back until Monday, and now they don't open again until Wednesday. So today, when I'm filming this, it's Tuesday, and I'm basically getting more things ready to go there. When we go there, I'll show you around a little bit more in detail, show you some of the pricing. But today, I'm gonna show you a few clips of me getting stuff ready. I picked up some youth jerseys in Niagara Falls. I'll show you those jerseys. I'll show you some of the other stuff I'm gonna bring, and we'll add to the booth. But I was very happy, and I wanted to thank again my wife, Amanda, for helping me. She didn't have to. You know, this is something that I'm doing, and she really just wanted to help me, so I do appreciate the help. And you know, husband and wives don't always work together the best. You ever try to put IKEA furniture together with your wife or your husband or your significant other? Doesn't always go well. It was a very nice, pleasant experience. So thanks again, Amanda. It was awesome. But let me show you some of the stuff we're gonna add to the booth. So if you did want to visit, it's called Courtland Treasures. It's 682 James Street, Delhi, Ontario. Now that's Highway 3. The only confusing thing is there's a little town called Courtland just up the road. I'm thinking maybe their original store was in Courtland. I'll have to ask Mike for some clarification there, but it is in Delhi, Ontario. Delhi is between Tillsonburg and Simcoe, if you kind of know the area, but you're not really sure. Yeah, other than that, if you do visit, I'm gonna have a guest book there, so please sign the guest book. You can let me know your YouTube name, Instagram name, real name, whatever you want. If you sign the guest book, that would be really cool. I will leave it there. I'll show you what it looks like later in this video, but let me show you the jerseys. So I brought a whole bunch of jerseys the other day, but they're all vintage ones. These are brand new. I was decided to go with Youth XL. They're actually large XL. They're all Fanatics. All of them are stitched except for one. The last one is not. So all of these ones I'm about to show you were about $13, okay? So these are pretty awesome. We got the Coyotes, right? Coyotes jersey. We got the Jets. They're all blanks too. Like I said, they are all stitched, which is really cool. I think they retailed for like just over $100, so I'm probably gonna ask 40 or 50. I haven't really decided yet. This Sharks one is pretty awesome. I do have a second Sharks one, which I will show you at the end. Jets. The Blues. They're all decent, right? Like Youth XL, I think is gonna be a pretty decent size for, you know, somebody picking one up for their kid or something. I would actually think they would fit like some women as well, depending. You'd have to try it on, but that's the good thing about a booth. You can try it on. LA Kings, that's a cool one. I really like that one. This one is a really awesome one. I wish they had it in my size because I probably would get one. It's the Golden Knights one. That's awesome. I think this is Columbus Blue Jackets. Except these were all very inexpensive, so it'd be fun to throw them in there. Flyers, really cool. And then this one, so I actually bought this one for my nephew, and you guys see me pick it up. He wound up getting the same one. They went up to this exact store where I got these from, I think during March break. So what I wound up doing was buying two of the Vegas Knights ones. So I bought another one of those and then traded it for this one. So that's why this one's not stitched. I was gonna get all stitched ones, but wound up with this Shark one. This one's still cool. I probably will only ask maybe $30 for this one. It was a little less money. I think these ones are like $9.99. Yeah, so I have the jerseys down here in the bottom. There's a bunch of hats, and then I've got some t-shirts and stuff in here as well. So I'm gonna try to fill the black bin there with some smalls and stuff. However, I filled out a whole bunch of these little tags, right? But the gun to attach them to the clothing and the hats and all that, I think I left at the antique mall, so I'm gonna have to get that back at my booth tomorrow when I go, but you guys will see that here in a minute, so it's not that big of a deal for you. Like I said, I'm gonna try to fill this bin up, and then I've got to collect a few more things. I have a set of lamps and some other collectibles that I need to get ready to take with me tomorrow. Okay, so I've got this full of a bunch of loose stuff. There's all kinds of stuff. You'll see this better tomorrow. Then we have some mega blocks. I had these on Marketplace. I'm never gonna put this together to see if it's all there. So I'm just gonna try to sell the whole box of this dragon stuff, dragon mega blocks for 40 bucks if I can. Have some plush here, some not so good. This guy's kind of cool. He's like from the 70s. I've had this for a long time. I thought I was gonna sell on eBay and it's just never sold. So I'm gonna try it here for, I think, 30 bucks. It's like 2014 or something like that, Toys R Us. And this is like a 70s Humpty Dumpty I found at the Goodwill bins. The only other thing here, it's not this clock, it's all this jewelry. I'm gonna maybe try to get some of that together. So I have a few stands. I'm gonna try to get them out and figure out if I can kind of make a couple displays to take with me of jewelry. I can mix and match all kinds of stuff. The only other thing that I know that's gonna go for sure tomorrow are these lamps. I'm gonna run downstairs and show them to you really quick. So you'll see these better tomorrow, most likely. But I paid $6 at Goodwill. I do have the covers for them as well. I really don't know how much to price them for. I think I'm gonna send a picture to my buddy, Scott, from the Scott Sell Stuff channel here and see, just maybe ask him for some advice. He's done booths for a long time. So I might just say, hey, what do you think I should put on these things? I'm gonna put them in my booth tomorrow. See what he says. I will update you, but we'll catch back up in the morning when I load the car up and we head to the booth. All right, so we got everything in the trunk. Back seat's got a shelf and some more stuff. The front seat, that bin actually had to go in the front seat because the canoe's in it and it kind of sticks up too high, so I couldn't get it in the trunk. So I thought, front seat's fine. It's just me going today. So we're gonna get there, set everything up. I'll show you guys around a little bit. Should be a fun day. All right, so this is the vendor's loading area here, but just gonna set the camera down, do a little time lapse as I bring more stuff in. So some good news here. I did find the pricing gun. So I'll be able to put the price tags on the t-shirts and the hats. Also have to hot glue the little pegs in here so they'll stay. So that'll be the next thing to do. All right, I got all the tags now attached to the hats. So we're gonna try to glue these little pins in here. I don't know where they are right now. Yeah, right there. So we're gonna just get some hot glue, put them in there, get them adjusted, and then we can hang the hats. All right, so this is the first booth that I think is maybe similar to mine. A lot more collectibles and stuff though. I'm way back in the corner. Make our way back here. There's different shelves and things you can rent. So we are way back here in the corner. Things are starting to look pretty good though. So I just had to go back outside and find the other top to this lamp. I'm trying to get it set up here, and yeah, we'll be close to finished. All right, so I think this is it. We got the lamps up there. I don't know if I'm gonna keep them up there. They seem sturdy, but you know. We just have some smalls here. Lots of these Disney pins for $5. Some of these patches, I've sold a lot of these patches, but not all of them. So the ones that are left are gone here. A bunch of band patches, music DVDs. I know one of these sold the other day. I think it was Nickelback. You've seen some of this stuff on the channel before. Top row, I've got one of my Mickeys here. Here's the guest book, so lots of pens. This isn't for sale. I was gonna keep this for change, but I think this is good too. So I'm just gonna leave this little guest book here. We'll just leave it open. If you guys wanna write something, if you come by, that'd be awesome. What do you think? Let me know. Let me know in the comments what you think anyway. This is, probably will change hundreds of times. Little bits of jewelry here. I think I got maybe 10 bucks on these, 5. Most of these are 3, 4. Need some more hangers. I wanted to bring more clothing, but I had too many jerseys. Good problem to have, potentially. Move the Funkos over here. Some of the jerseys, the new ones are here, and then the vintage ones. And then, of course, the hat rack we just put together. Overall, pretty happy. Like I said, there'll be a lot of tweaking here in the meantime, but yeah, really happy with the way this is going so far. All right, I'll take you guys out this way. We'll just do a little walk through. I think it's one person who owns this entire room right here. And we come back out into the same hallway. So if you're in or around this area, I really do hope you come check out the antique booth. It is in Delhi, Ontario. I will link down in the description below all the information, the exact name, the address, all that stuff, so you'll have no problem finding it. There's a lot of really neat stuff there. I have been in there a few times prior to thinking I was going to get a booth there. And I've always found stuff interesting there. I found lots of Blue Jays collectibles for myself. So I know there's stuff there probably for everybody, to be honest. There's a little bit of everything. There's some vintage, there's some new stuff, there's some pop culture stuff, there's collectibles. It's pretty cool. It's gonna be fun to be a part of it too. Obviously, I took a lot of my eBay type stuff there. I have been picking up stuff just for the antique booth as well, and I will continue to do that now going forward. It's also going to be a good place to get rid of small stuff that still is sellable, but maybe isn't the best for eBay. You know, some of that stuff you see me doing bulk buys that are like the smaller $3, $4, $5 items. They do sell online, but there's less profit because of fees and shipping and all those things. So it's a great place for items like that as well. But like I said, hopefully you guys come by, sign the book. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like videos like this, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing for more content, and we will see you soon.